I was talking about X, but now we got another topic. Make sure you hit the like button. Hit the like button, baby. Follow. Hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. It's my new hats, y'all. Chasing greatness. It's on NYG.com. We'll cop those. Hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. So listen, Daunte Wright, 20-year-old boy murdered by the police today. Did you hit the like button? Make sure you hit the like button. I don't see enough like buttons. Yo, it's hilarious, right? So this is the topic. I'm wait till we get a few more people in here to tell y'all about this topic. Ozzy,
What up, Mike?
my friend, you made it back.
Yeah, like a chord, something Japanese. What you say, Mike? Like a chord, anything like that, you know?
Yeah, what's the numbers on them shits though?
I gotta
So
look
listen.
it up. I gotta look it up, see what they're doing.
We got to figure out now.
Some figure, for headbands and
They've
and under.
pretty much.
Yeah, because the new ones, them shits ain't really doing too. They're not doing too much. The brand new ones.
Nah, they're not that
I'm sure
much.
you'll come in.
I mean, you know what you could do though, right, Splash? You could take the
Hit the
Volvo
like button.
and have it take over the payments.
Make sure you hit the like button, everybody. Hit the like button.
So put it up.
Just make sure you hit the like button. Please hit the like button, everybody. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. So listen, 20-year-old boy was shot by the police. 25-year-old boy shot by the police. Was he 20 or 25? I think he was 25. They thought he was shooting his taser. They shot the gun. So what I say is this. What I say is
48,000
this,
miles.
right? Now what's supposed to happen? You got these people that complain, right? Fuck Black Lives Matter, you know, who cares? You know, I'm not Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter, the organization, is a different thing than Black Lives Matter, you know, the movement. But they like, fuck the activists. You know, they ambulance chasing, you know, they trying to profit on black death. So listen, right now what's happening, right? That man's mother is out there trying to figure out what to do. Right? She wants justice for her son. The sisters out there, people are rioting, all type of shit is going on, and nobody's getting justice. So what happens is, for a couple of days, they'll talk about it. They'll talk about it for a couple of days. But if activists don't go to the city and organize, strategically organize to make the police departments pay attention, to make the government pay attention, to put pressure to make sure officers are charged and not just fired and dismissed, and they charged with negligence and all type of shit, this goes sweeps under the rug. They talk about the young boy. They say, well, it was his fault. This is the shit that happens. If activists don't not show up and who have levels of credibility in the space, who are able to amplify and make sure that the press pays attention to it, and make sure it stays in the newspapers, and make sure that people stand in the streets demanding that justice happen. If activists do not do that, right? If people that, hopefully they got grassroots activists on the ground, and and you're supposed to connect with them, but if there aren't activists, I don't give a fuck what type, if there aren't people willing to grab someone who's lost their life, their family member's hand, and walk them through the process to get justice for these kids, to get justice for their family, it won't happen. You know how many black people get killed every day that you don't hear about by the police? Because activists ain't over there making sure that you hear about them. Niggas will tell you all the shit. Oh, you capitalize on black death. Oh, this and that. But who's gonna go there with them families and be on the front line with them? Who's gonna go there and walk them through the process of how they get justice? Who's gonna go there and make sure that they got somebody they could cry to, that there's somebody that's gonna be by their side, to be willing to take risks, to go across and everywhere and do the shit that's necessary? Who's supposed to do that? When they pick and choose? No, nobody picks and choose. You can't, the bottom line is we cannot We as activists cannot go to every place that somebody dies. It just don't work like that. And if we don't know that you got killed, then what is the process? But I'm just saying right now, we aware what happened to Daunte Wright. We seen it. Everybody's seen it. So if activists do not take on the responsibility of organizing, strategizing, to put pressure on this police department, to put pressure on the government to charge these officers, who you think is gonna do it? Cause y'all gonna sit there and talk about people and say, "Oh, you chasing this and you capitalize on." Okay, cool. So we ain't gonna do it. You tell me who gonna go out there and make sure that you hear this man's name the same way that you heard Breonna Taylor's name every day, the same way that you heard George Floyd's name. Who's gonna go out there and do that? Who's gonna go out there with that family and stand by that family? Like, I want to know who's supposed to do it. See, niggas on these YouTube niggas, right? They're sitting here talking about, oh, Black Lives Matter, this and that, and Tamika Mallory and my son. This is what they'll say. They run with that shit all day. Well, we doing this and that. But they on YouTube, right, talking about somebody else, telling you to hit the like button. They got their Cash App information. They don't leave the house. They got their computer set up. They looking on the YouTube and say, hey, oh, this was going on? Let me talk about it. Let me talk about people that's actually doing some shit while I sit in my house and beg you to give me money for sitting here talking about people that's actually doing work. That's the scam. You don't realize that's the scam. The scam is, listen, all of the YouTube psychologists is scamming you. I'm outside, right? Literally, not outside, just in the hood. I'm outside. Where there's some shit that's going on, I see injustice, I'm willing to sacrifice my life. I'm willing to put my own money. For the last 9 years, I've been front line in this shit. Outside. All the time. But these niggas that sit on YouTube and everywhere else and talk about me, the nigga that's out here getting arrested, that's getting tased, that's getting motherfucking pepper sprayed in the eyes, that's going face to face with police, that's standing in front of families protecting them, who's taking guns out of people's hands. Who's going to do that if we don't do it? I just want to know, because all these niggas going to do is tell you some other shit. They're going to talk about a nigga that's actually doing work. So who's supposed to do this now? Right? I'm asking you a question. Who is supposed to do this? If the activists do not say, hey, you know what, we're going to organize this city to make sure that, you know, young boy Wright gets justice, who going to do it? I mean, I'm whatever you want to call me, but I'm just trying to tell you this. I ain't scared. I'm not saying niggas die outside. Everybody died. Nigga, I ain't going to stay in my house. The people die every day. But what you going to die for? What you going to sacrifice for? It's not about getting violent. It's about being strategic and organizing. I'm not going out there to get violent. It's about utilizing your First Amendment right to protest. Right? You have the right to protest. You have the right to organize. And when enough people show the government that we're not okay with what happened, it forces things to change. Right? The government is for the people, by the people. So if you are not vocal about what you don't like, then they think that if you're silent about your pain, then they will kill you and say that you like it. That's what happens. So when people talk about activists and this and that, and they scamming, we literally also, people are dying right now. Kid died. They out there, these young people just frustrated. They're out in Minnesota about to go to jail, about to get all type of shit done because they frustrated. Who's going to be able to organize those people and say, no, that's not how you do it. You don't want to die. So this is how you go about doing it. Like, who's going to take that process? Who's the person that's going to say, you know what? Listen, this is how you organize. This is how you go within the legal realm. This is how you what you call it? This is how you organize and strategize. Who's gonna do that? If it's not me, I'm not fucking whether it's me, but there's going to take activists and organizers and strategists who are willing to stand up and demand justice for these people. So what's supposed to happen? We just don't do nothing, right? We're supposed to just see people die, right? And say, yo, you know what? We just not gonna do nothing because people say we clout chasing. You think I give a fuck about what people saying when my people is dying? Are you fucking kidding? You think I care about what you think about me from your home when you tell niggas to hit the like button and donate while you talk about other grown men and what they doing and not doing? You really think for real? Do you think that I really give a fuck about what you think about me when I'm on the front line willing to give my life for my people? When you saying something from a computer in your house, you got me fucked up. If you think I'm gonna stop doing the work to help my people, you think I'm gonna stop taking guns out of these kids' hands and giving them a better way because somebody mad at me and they think I'm clout? You think I really give a fuck about that? After I done did 7 years in prison and lost my freedom and shit for shit that never mattered, and now I'm able to actually do something, I'm in a position to actually help my people. You think I'm gonna stop helping my people because niggas is mad? Because niggas on YouTube is mad about me or talking about me? You really think so? You got us fucked up, man. Every time we can help one of our people that's in danger, that have lost their lives, families, I'm going to be right there. Every time. Every time a family wants my help and says, hey, can you help me? And I'm able to help, I'm going to be right there on the front line. You think I give a fuck about what you think about me when we out here between the gun and the motherfucking the body, when we standing side by side with mothers and sisters and daughters and fathers who lost their life while they crying and they demanding justice? You think I give a fuck about that, man? Everybody talking, what y'all gonna do now? We just lost Daunte Wright, just lost his life. So y'all don't want the activists to go over there, so who's supposed to go over there? Who gonna go? And then when you do the work and people see you doing the work and they say, damn, we fuck with you, right? You're a celebrity activist. So because you doing work and people see that you genuinely doing work, it becomes a problem. So you only good when nobody sees it, right? You can be an activist just long as you're not celebrated for being an activist, right? You can be an activist, you just can't be celebrated. You can't make a living. No, you got to be starving and you can't be celebrated. People can't say you're doing a good job, so they want, to be able to help you or they want to invest in you. They can't say that. No, you have to be a grassroots, barely surviving activist, don't have nothing, and barely making it, and then they respect you. That's the work you respect. You can't be an activist that people actually see doing work and say, damn, we want to help you with that work. We want to amplify your message. You can't be that. Yeah, but you right. Listen to me. The praying and marching shit is played the fuck out. But what is your strategy, Marcus? Marcus, when you said playing, tell me what your strategy is. Because when you do what you do, we'll follow it. When you do the shit that's other than the marching and all of that shit, when you do the other shit you talking about, just invite me so I can be there. So I can be like, okay. But I just want you to do it. All the shit that you saying is played out, that we doing, that we seeing results from. We getting laws changed. We getting conviction. We getting shit done for. When you show me the strategy that y'all got that's different, you know what I'm saying? When you show me the strategy that y'all got that's working, that's different, that you willing to, fuck it, just implement it. Show me the strategy that you're willing to implement that is going to do something better than what we doing. I promise you I'll follow it. They said it's played out. Okay, cool. Show me the shit that you going to do that's going to change something. The strategy is not to back down, and if it turns violent, so be it. So do it. Do it. All you got to do is show us. Show us the shit that you talking about. Just show us the shit that you talking about. All of the shit that you talking about. I just want to see somebody do it. Because, for me, it's right. It's not about my plan. I'm following the strategy that I've actually seen something happen from. I've seen people get arrested. I've seen some officers get convicted. Not many, but I've seen some of them, right? Right now, we see somebody on trial with the shit that we did. Derek Chauvin is on trial because we did what we did. Right? We demanded that happen. We got 4 officers fired for Breonna Taylor's, and we working on federal charges and still trying to get a new jury. We still fighting, and we got legislation passed. We got Breonna Taylor's law passed to where they can no longer do no knock warrants. So what happens now? Tell me what y'all strategy. I want to hear the strategy that you got. I just want to see and hear what it is, because we can follow it. We can follow it. If you got some shit that's going, but you can't just talk about something and don't do nothing, and then tell us the shit that we doing ain't working. Just show us the shit that works. I can't wait to do it. I can't wait to go out there and do the shit that works. Show me the shit that works, because we want convictions, man. We want to stop being killed, and we want officers to go to jail. So show me the shit that works. The niggas that sit on YouTube and tell you to hit the like button and to donate to their page and follow and share the thing. And they make money off that. They make money off black. They talk about black people pain. They talk about how niggas is dying, getting killed. That's all they come here. Talk about all the violence and shit going on in our community. Talk about black people all day. Right? They profiting off, that's profiting off black pain, because they ain't doing nothing to change it. They just talking about it. Nigga talking to you about the kids that's getting killed. They talking to you about the officers that's doing this. They tell you every time there's a beef in this and who went to jail, who did all this shit, and they tell you to hit the like button and donate to them. So who's really profiting off of black death? I'm asking it. Who is really profiting off of black death? We out there trying to stop shit. We getting laws changed. They passed Breonna Taylor's law. The George Floyd bill is passing. We literally on the front line with legislation, with people to get laws passed. Literally doing these things. We got a nigga on trial for murder right now. We did this. This is work. This is work. I can show you what I've done that. These niggas are doing nothing, just telling you to stay on YouTube, hit the like button, and donate to their Cash App while they talk about other people that's actually doing work. So who's really profiting off black death? Who you think is profiting off black death? Because if we out here fighting and we got pepper spray in our motherfucking eyes and we got shackles on our motherfucking ankles and we getting thrown in back of police vans and we risking our freedom and our life, we trying to change something. If a nigga just on YouTube talking about everybody that's doing something that they not, who's really profiting off black death? Who? Because you ain't putting no skin in the game. But you talking about it, and then you tell niggas to watch you talk about it and make sure that you get money. I'm just asking you a question. I'm just trying to figure out who's running the scam. The new scam is to tell you that somebody else is scamming you while they scam you. That's what the scam is. Oh, he's a scammer, but I'm scamming you. Look over there at the scammer, and then I take your credit card. And this is what niggas, these niggas, yo, they running the best game, bro. They running the best game in the world, and you can't even be mad because y'all falling for it. I can't, listen to me. I'm not a hater. If a nigga running game on you and you falling for it, it ain't his fault. It's like, listen to me, it's about 10 to 20 YouTube niggas that don't do nothing but talk about everybody else and tell you all the shit they doing wrong. What? Just think about it. What do YouTube do? YouTube is, you sit in your house, right? These niggas are getting paid hundreds of thousands. They getting 1 million views to talk about other men, to talk about what people is doing, what they not doing, how they doing this. They don't leave their house. They sit on here and make $100,000 because you hit the like button. Because you go hit the like button. Hit the like button. You hit the like button. They talk about all the people that's dying. They talk about everything. You know, they talk about everything that's happening. All the people that's dying, the kids that's dying. They make jokes about it. They do all type of shit. This person got locked up. They profiting on black death because they're not trying to do anything to stop it. They not in the hood. They ain't come to the hood and say, you know what? We're gonna take some guns and we're gonna talk to these kids about this. We're going to change these kids' mind state. We're going to change how they think. We're going to offer something to the hood. They ain't coming giving no money to the kids. They ain't give a dime back. Who they donated money to? These niggas on YouTube making hundreds of $1,000s talking about all the kids that's getting killed and ain't giving none of no money. What foundation they started? What organization do they start to help the kids? I just want to know, what are they doing? They scamming you. It's the biggest scam in the world. It's the biggest scam in the world. I'm just, only reason I'm coming here, right? Because I realize there's so much misinformation on YouTube, and niggas is profiting off ignorance. They running a scam on you, beloved. They profiting off the fact that you don't know no better. So if I came here and the only person you knew was me, and I just talked to you, and you don't know where to check the facts, you don't know how to find out that the shit I'm saying is a lie, I can tell you whatever the fuck I want to tell you. But when you start doing the numbers and you realize who's really profiting and scamming the people, it's the YouTube niggas. They make it entertainment off of Black Death. These niggas are entertaining you as they talk about how black people getting killed. And you laughing at it. It's a bunch of them. And I won't even, you know what I'm saying? I won't even, first of all, I won't even dignify them by naming them. Why would I ever name them? Do you know why would I ever in my life name people that I don't respect? You don't dignify them by naming them. The reality of the situation is it's a scam. It's the biggest scam. You listen to me. The YouTube nigga is the biggest scam in the game right now. They can say whatever they want. You don't know it's facts. They can lie. They can do whatever they want to do. And you just go there to be entertained. They entertain you about Black Death. So who's really capitalizing off of Black Death? Ain't me. I'm outside. I'm in between the guns. I'm taking guns out of their hands. I got curriculums in schools where I'm teaching kids about anti-violence. I'm teaching boys manhood classes. So it ain't me. I'm getting arrested every time I'm on the front line. I'm getting pepper sprayed. I'm risking my life. I ain't profiting no shit. I've been doing this for the last 9 years and didn't start making a dime till a couple of months ago. So I dedicated 8 years for free to this. Free. Didn't get a check nowhere. I'm just being honest, man. And the only reason I'm coming here is because I realize this platform is just oversaturated with suckers. Right? So when you start really seeing a real nigga, you'll realize that the shit they talking is sucker shit. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come take over this platform. I'm literally going to take over. So Leah, hit the like button, share this shit, because now we're going to have no cap. This is the no cap. All facts, no cap. None of that bullshit. There ain't no more bullshit. They gonna get honesty. Listen, it's a strategy. It's a process. You don't get 1 million followers in one day. But as you continue to move, that's what it is. I don't mind planting seeds. I'm gonna come here once or twice a week just to talk to y'all, so y'all can hear real shit, so you can be able to decipher. See, when you hear real shit and then you compare it to sucker shit, you can tell the difference. Look, good dope gonna sell itself. I ain't got to sell it. I ain't never get a dime off the 90 billion. 90 million went to Black Lives Matter organization. My son's organization never got $90 million. I didn't make a quarter, champ. Not 1 quarter. And I think that's too little money. Y'all niggas, they mad that these rappers got $20 and $60 billion and $1 million and $1 billion, but you mad that organizations that have organized and changed laws and all that shit got 90 million. So what? I don't give a fuck. Who cares? Them organizations said they're about to put a whole infrastructure where they're creating a whole fund so all of the families who lost ones can get money out of it. Y'all didn't pay attention to that because you don't want to hear that, because a lie, who cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining? You didn't see Black Lives Matter put out a whole statement with how they're going to allocate most of the money that they raise to give to create a fund. They have Oscar Grant's father and somebody else is running the fund. And they're going to allocate to where you can put in for a grant. If you lost a child, you can put in to get funds to be supported. Y'all didn't look at that. Y'all don't give a fuck about that. Because it's not entertaining, because it's not a lie. Because it's some real shit. You know, you don't want to hear that. You just want to be, you want somebody to continue to lie to you so it feeds this bullshit. They get, where do they get that money? The Tiger, they get the money from donations, right? They get the money from organizations who say, yo, I see this work you're doing, so I want to give you this money to continue to do your work. That's how you get money. People see the work that you're doing, they watch you and they say, damn, I like this work that this individual is doing. I want to invest in that individual to continue to do that work. That ain't no scam. That ain't profiting off nobody's death. That's somebody watching you do work that's on behalf of the people. So the people who actually work for the people shouldn't get paid by the people, right? They should be broke. Y'all happy that Martin Luther King died with nothing. Listen, man, Daunte Wright just got killed. Somebody need to be able to organize him. So support those activists on the grassroots, invest in them. They need money to be able to continue to do what they're doing. I'm gone.